Brodes Media.
Oh my God! The barn was on fire. That place was rocking. What chaos! Zegras has turned into a Philadelphia fuck. He's ripping off buckets. He's ready to go. I love the way he's playing. I love the way that Jamie Drysdale is playing. Is this guy for real? Whoa! Ladies and gentlemen, get your head out of your ass and realize, whoa! Franchise-changing level of play. That's what a Jamie Drysdale at this clip provides. We monitor the situation. But when it comes to what the hell just happened in South Philly against the Penguins, mayhem! You got old school rivalry ready to go. I'm thinking about two coaches screaming at one another, spit, hot toe, hot toe. Get out of my face, you fucking loser. I want that type of energy. And I saw it. I don't even know where to begin. I'm already losing my marbles. It's hard to consume. Malkin, delayed call, jumps on too early, he scores. Tyson Forster, I was so pumped up. I was giving a couple of these, a couple of fist pumps. That was sick. But in the arena, you didn't even get a good image or a good video of what was happening during the offsides call, so we're all disgusted. Bobby Brink in the shootout. Oh, dude. Oh, that's all I have to say. Unreal. And even Maddie. Meech. Forehand. Backhand. Cheese. Hi, Chad. No way. And I needed him to do that. Here's why. I was already thinking about my headline, my lead, if you will. When Crosby, of course, Crosby scores sickening goals because that's what he does. Greatest player I've ever seen. I know. Stop yelling at me. When are you going to get it through your thick skull that I just appreciate Crosby's greatness so much? I'm in love. I know. It's my only flaw in life. But let me just have this one damn issue, please. He tried to bank it off Nick Seeler. It doesn't matter where he throws it. I got a perfect angle. That's what he does. Don't get mad at me. And if you can't sit there at all and realize that's sex, then you're the sick one. You don't love the game. That's why you don't love the game. I love the game. What the hell was I saying before that little side road I took? I don't know. Something about Forster, maybe? Overtime, maybe? I don't know. Oh, Mitchkov. Oh, the Mitch. This was going to happen. This is where I was going to go. Here you go. Boom. Perfect. I found it. When Mitchkov got a filthy marinara saucer pass from Zegras, score was 2-1. This is what I so desperately needed to see. Mitchkov go to the net, again on his backhand, lift the puck. I need you to score. 3-1. Huge difference from 2-2, and it doesn't even give Crosby that opportunity to bank it off the defenseman from behind the net. It reminded me of what happened in Ottawa. Close, but no cigar. Close, but no cigar. I need the cigar. Let's talk about the decision to start Urson. It was a gamble, and it absolutely 1,000% could have backfired. And when you saw the first goal go in, which was a squeezer, okay, you're not allowed to allow those goals from that angle. Hug the post Tartar, damn it! He's too shaky for my liking. Against the Isles on Saturday afternoon. Nothing better than a matinee. But you're telling me after Mitchkov turns it over on the power play on that 2-on-1 rush, you're getting beat from that far out, that bad of a distance? He cleaned up his act. And he definitely performed better later in that game. It was a huge 2 points against the Isles. This team shows toughness. This team shows balls. And I appreciate the hell out of it. And I think they're bringing that attitude, that edge. Zegras seems to just embody us and say, I'm one of you. I love it. In Anaheim, no one cares about the Ducks. No one goes to the Anaheim games. It's not cool to play in that type of atmosphere. Now, like, come on now. You're putting on a Philadelphia Flyers logo. That's the crest. Embraces it. And he's nasty. His goal scoring has been, him and Dvorak on Saturday were all over the place. Dvorak's driving offense, trying to stick handle through a couple guys, loses it as it goes to the corner, somehow maintains it again, slaps it to Zegras, who scores. Then Zegras scores later. His assist, racking them up on a night-by-night basis. He's cruising, man. But with Ersin, it was a very calculated risk because Vladar has clearly been more comfortable in the net. He's been more consistent. He definitely plays with more pop, and I think the team feeds off him differently. Everyone holds their breath when Ersin's out there. Not that he can't make big saves, but he definitely allows weird ones a lot more than a lot of other guys. And it's a backbreaker. There are times with his downfall being so detrimental to the feeling on the bench. Oh, man, come on, dude. If it happens once in a blue moon, it's different. But it's all the time. So because of that, Thoat put his stones on the table and said, I'm going back to Urs. I want him to keep his confidence going, maybe, potentially, momentum going, at least to maybe get there. But why? I was talking to somebody up in the press box, and I wasn't really expecting them to say anything with passion. But I got a look and a comment about, I wonder if this is to see if they can trade Ersin. Because in what world? I went, who in the system is ready for that role? I don't think it's Kolosov. I don't think it's anybody else. So who would play that role? And who would want to give up X amount, or at least a worthy enough amount of ammo for him to do that? It's either Vladar's or starter, and then you try and survive with him as a backup, or I don't know. I don't know what the risk reward is for that. I'm not saying that's happening, but it made me think. It was like, a thought-provoking comment, if you will. And I'm chewing on it a little bit. But I don't know where it brings me. I thought the second period was their best period by far. And this Penguins team, I don't know how they got to where they are. But for them, at this type of, nature with their roster, 7-2-1. Crosby had 10 games played, 7 goals, 7 assists, 14 points heading into this action. But the reason why I point that out is it's a big win. No matter what the Penguins end up being, this Flyers team, when they're down and you think they're out and they roll over and die, they don't. When they need a power play goal to start the scoring, they get it. Noah Cates, I thought, with an awesome drive as the guy down low on the power play. It went, Zegras to Noah Cates, and the way Noah Cates angled himself and used his body to get a shot on net before Bobby Brink was able to be right around the blue paint to crease the slot area and slap it home. I like that play by Noah Cates. Noah Cates is a fun player to watch. And I know some of these guys have ceilings. For example, a buddy of mine who's not the biggest hockey guy in the world shot me a text and said, what is this Bobby Brink character? Do you just obnoxiously love it? Because I always tweet out it goes Bobby Brink, Wayne Gretzky, Alex Ovechkin. Hold on. I don't want to disrespect Ovi. See, again, I respect the game. It goes Bobby Brink, Alex Ovechkin, Wayne Gretzky. He goes, what is this Bobby Brink guy? I said, he's kind of like a very strong complementary piece. If Stott was to maximize his game, now Stott sometimes is infuriating, but if we could have the best version of Stott, is that the best version of Brinker? I don't know. Am I way off base? I don't want to make him out to be what I think Mitchkov's ceiling is. And Mitchkov, man, it's been a love-hate relationship with me and him. I love him. I was just so disappointed by everything to start the year that the little things are really starting to irritate me too. I'm just watching him with a very harsh lens. Again, all because there is a pretty high bar that is set for him, because I do know that he is sensational and he's strong and he's solid, and I know that. I know he could be the face here, but that's why you see, just to put it in perspective, Tyrese Maxey and what he's doing to take over the franchise and be the face. I wanted that type of killer mentality out of Mitchkov. And there were times late in the action tonight where he's behind the net. Flyers are looking for a late surge to steal this game. And two passes just completely overpower him, and he can't catch the pass. It goes underneath of his blade. What are we doing? It's just crunch time. I got to have it. And maybe it's unfair for me because he was 19. Now he's 20 years old. And is it too much to just demand that? But at the same time, I feel he thinks that's who he is. The face. I believe we rightfully agree with him. I want to set that expectation, because if he is ever going to reach that, this is the type of criticism that's fair game. And this is the way that we look at you. Right? I need Sidney Crosby, if I'm watching from a Penguins view, to score a goal when he's in the slot, to score on a 2-on-1. That's why Crosby's Crosby. I need Ovechkin to get a power play one-timer from the left side as a right-handed shot. And he gets it. But that's why Ovi's Ovi. That's why Jonathan Toews in Chicago was Taser. It's just how it goes. So while acknowledging that there's going to be growing pains and learning curves, and again, a lot of it feels horrible because of the fake injury and the Dubai accident and coming in out of shape. And it's a lot different than if someone was just to struggle and you know that. For example, if Tyrese Maxey was shooting the ball poorly, but you know he's a gym rat and he's constantly working and putting in the effort and up at 5 a.m. and jacking up shots and working on his dribble and working on his handle, and he has a couple of bad games, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 games, it's a lot different compared to someone who is a slob and has mustard on his chin after, sneaking a ham and cheese sandwich, 4 of them late at night because he's stoned and he's fucking around in the off season. It hits different.